So recently I had put a buyer under contract on a beach condo. When the lender sent the questionnaire to the HOA to fill out, we learned that the condo community was reclassified last year as a condotel. Because of this reclassification, the condo is non-warrantable and my buyer's mortgage rate went from 6.5% to 8.5%. So I figured I should do a video about this, especially since we have a lot of buyers looking to purchase beach condos in St. Augustine. Hi, I'm Kim Devlin, your key to St. Augustine. My team and I are here to help you in this beautiful area of Northeast Florida to help you navigate the area if you are just exploring and give you some insight into what communities and life is like. So thank you for being here, and if you have any questions, feel free to drop a comment below or shoot me an email so we can connect. Today I want to talk about condos, specifically warrantable versus non-warrantable. Many buyers looking to purchase a second home in the area love condos because they require less maintenance and they're sometimes cheaper than a single family home. But financing a condo isn't always easy. The ability to get certain types of loans will depend on whether a condo is warrantable or non-warrantable. So, what is a warrantable condo? A warrantable condo is one that's approved by the two government-sponsored enterprises, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. Both are federal agencies that purchase mortgages for investment or resale. Fannie Mae is the nation's largest purchaser of residential mortgages, financing more than $600 billion in loans each year, and Freddie Mac purchases another $200 billion annually. And they do not deal in non-warrantable properties, so as you can see, it will be harder to get a loan. Warrantable condos aren't as risky for lenders because a mortgage on a warrantable condo can be resold by the bank holding the note. In order for a condo community to be warrantable, it must meet certain requirements. For example, the condo buildings cannot be under construction. Condos can't be part of a timeshare or classified as a condotel. At least half the units must be owner-occupied or second homeowners who live there at least 6 months a year and use them as their primary residence for most of that period. The community must contribute at least 10% of its annual budget to its reserve account every year. In addition, the HOA should be controlled by the residents. This means that the residents and their representatives must make all decisions, so no one outside the association has any say in how things are done. The HOA must also be run on a volunteer basis with no paid staff members. On the other hand, a non-warrantable condo doesn't meet the above requirements. A non-warrantable condo is one that operates as a hotel or provides short-term rentals, which St. Augustine has a lot of. We are a tourist town and there are quite a few condo communities doing short-term rentals on the beach, and many of the owners like having that option to help cover some of the expenses, especially if they're only using the unit part of the year. So here are the scenarios that make a property non-warrantable. If there's a single person or entity owning more than 10%, or the same owner owns more than 20% of the units. This is risky because it means that one person has too much control over your community and could use it for their purposes rather than for what's best for all the homeowners. Other things that can make a condo community non-warrantable would be if more than 25% of the space within the community is used for commercial purposes, if the community is involved in any sort of litigation, and if there's a high percentage of users that are delinquent on their association dues. So, how do you know if a condo is non-warrantable? Well, it isn't simple. Your real estate agent would not really know if a community that was once classified warrantable was all of a sudden reclassified non-warrantable unless one of their buyers used a mortgage and found out in the questionnaire. Many of the condos on the beach are bought with cash, so this classification doesn't come up, and the appraiser's property use code is still reflected as a condominium. So there's really nothing that tells you that it's classified as non-warrantable. When using a mortgage lender, they must research a condo community before issuing a loan. So they sent out a questionnaire to the HOA, and this is how we found out that this particular community was reclassified last year. So what do you do if you're not paying cash? You have to get a mortgage. Well, due to the growing demand for vacation rental properties in our area, there are local banks here that offer non-warrantable mortgages at a lower rate, but would be a variable rate, not fixed. The best thing about these programs are that there is no prepayment penalty like you would find with other portfolio loans that are common in these communities. However, you will have to leave a large down payment, as much as maybe 50%. Of course, these are riskier loans for the lender since they must hold the loan for the entire term. So if you are looking to purchase a condo in a high investor-owned vacation rental community, let's talk and make sure you are aware of the pros and cons and have all the info you need before getting into a contract. For more information on vacation rentals in this area and to learn more about the restrictions, depending on where you purchase, check out this video right here. And of course, send any questions my way. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will catch you on the next one.